Now, is this the largest piece you've made?
It is. I like to work large.
Right.
I have another piece that's 13 feet wide. I don't always have a place to show them that's big enough. I
Right.
probably go a lot bigger.
Right, of course.
Because I like the feeling that this is an environment. You're a little overwhelmed by it.
Exactly.
It's kind of looming.
Right.
And I think that's very important to
I
this
think
work.
when I walked in, it was like it was consuming me. It was that moment when suddenly I wasn't looking at a normal wall in a gallery. I was actually being consumed by the art. There was a transition there in terms of the experience.
And also, I've done a few outdoor projects, and in those cases, I like it to look as though, you know, when you the highways, and you see where they've cut into.
Of course.
They've cut a mountain, and you see the innards of the earth. You see
absolutely.
And I like it to look like that. Some of my outdoor pieces have been like a cut in a bank.
Right. I remember the piece that you had at Chesterwood, and that was it. Sort of seemed to blend in somehow. It was like you just torn the earth open.
It was like a grassy knoll that had a cut.
Exactly.
And then, well, see, my interests range from subterranean strata.
Right.
You know, as though it's you're an archaeologist. The viewer is uncovering stuff from history, from the history of this earth.
Right.
And then I feel too that, in a way, I look ahead, and it's like what will be uncovered from this civilization.
Right.
You know, all the goods and stuff we have and accumulate.
So there's a sort of in that. I feel also there's a kind of topographical issue. Like I'm sort of seeing through a profile of the landscape, but I'm also seeing down onto it. That's
right. And I think that if you see my drawings, and the low relief pieces on paper, there's a carry through of approach. And what's important in this is this contrast and this ambivalence between the different viewpoints.
Right.
I mean, even in this piece, there is an aerial feeling.
Right.
Exactly. And I love the aerial viewpoint. I love looking out of an airplane window and seeing this.
Did you build a stretch? What happened?
Well, I mean, people have asked me, you know, do I sketch it
right.
first? I have it in my head. I know I have a pretty good idea of what I'm looking for. And since the 80s, when I really felt more and more confident working with this dimensional technique, I have different ways. I say to myself, I'm in a place, in a way.
Right.
And one original place was more natural than this. It would be a creek bed with sort of strewn rocks or a cliffside. And then the other extreme is the incursion of human development. It'd be like this glutted pile of cans and chutes and auto parts or whatever these things are.
So you get in that mindset, like you establish these pictures in
I have a sense of a place or an atmosphere.
Interesting.
And then, if you wish, maybe we should discuss the whole physical process.
Well, it'd be interesting just to, you know.
Yes, because many people come in and say, how did you get all those rocks and tin cans to stay on the wall?
Right.
And when I say I make everything, well, so I mean, that's important to me. I think that art is a transformation. You work with something and you develop it, and then it just kind of takes on a life.